Ben, would you like to come up and sit in the front row? I was going to do a distance talk today anyway, but Ben, I might also involve members of the congregation more broadly, because we are all children of God, are we not? How did we become children of God? According to St. Paul, by adoption. We have been adopted by Christ, adopted by God. What is the first sign that we have in our lives that we are part of God's family? There's a word, starts with B. Baptism. Today we are talking about the baptism of Jesus, but we are also talking about our own baptism. Who can remember when they were baptised? Who can't remember? Who was only a little baby at the time? Right. Who can remember, however, confirming the promises that were made at your baptism? Okay.
Friday the 13th of November 1959.
Right. I can remember the date of my baptism, the 20th of November 1946, but only because I have a photograph of that day. It's black and white, needless to say. So we are adopted into God's family. We are made heirs of God's family through our baptism. And I can remember Janet a couple of weeks ago talking to the kids at the service with a box that was all wrapped up, and it was a beautiful box. And they opened up the box and there was inside the box another box and then another. For many people, baptism is a surprise because we don't understand what it truly means. And it's not until we get a chance to confirm what happens that we have even the semblance, even the understanding of that. So today we're talking about Jesus' baptism within the broader context of our worship. Who can remember what happened at Jesus' baptism according to the Bible stories that we have? There were a couple of elements. There were a couple of people, first of all. Who were the people around Jesus' baptism? Big voice, please. Big voice. John the Baptist. Who else?
Disciples.
There were disciples around because it was at the River Jordan and lots of people were going out to be baptised. So there were lots of people there. Just like a modern day baptism outside of COVID times, lots of people can be there. Right? So there were lots of witnesses. And of course there was Jesus. Jesus was there. But what happened when Jesus went down into the water and was baptised by John? What happened up there? Well, it seems as though not everybody seems to remember. Or you've got so quiet a voice that I can't. We'll have to wait a little bit later until we get to the gospel reading, won't we, to find out about that. But something also appeared beside the heavens, the dove. The dove. And ever since, a dove has been regarded as being a symbol of peace. Now, Ben, there's a small exercise up the back there that Miss Janet has that you might like to make yourself a dove today. You might like to assemble a dove. And anyone else that gets bored during the course of the sermon or during the course of worship will know, because we'll see you sneak up to the back as well too. There's only 5 of them, so